Hey YouTubers, I've had a little bit of a technical issue with my 84 FJ. It's a bit of a wiring problem that I've known about for quite some time. However, I'm due to go away to the annual Aussie FJ Rally in 5 days time. So of course I've left it to the last minute to do something about this wiring issue, which is par for course for this bike and me in FJ Rally. I'm going to show you how to remove the FJ fairing, and I'm going to show you what my issues are and hopefully me fixing them. Thank you. So to remove the 84 FJ fairing, you have to remove the bolts here and on the other side. Also there's a bolt here and there are two bolts under the front here. You can then slide the fairing forward, and as you can see I've got a towel on my front fender. You can unplug the wiring harness from the fairing, move it out of the way, and then we can get access to everything that's happening inside here. I've had all these bolts swapped out to Allen keys, so most of the bolts on the bike are Allen key type style bolts. This little cover, bring it in, show you. Fuse cover on the 84 FJ is one of the things that tends to go missing. We have a FJ guy from down in Sydney, Sutart Monk, who 3D printed these and even put the stickers on the back. Champion. I've got one dodgy screw on this side of the fairing, a remnant from a previous owner. Alright, now that we have the bolts removed, we have to remove the air ducts from both sides, because they've got a pipe that runs through to the top of the head just to allow for better cooling. So they've got to come off. Okay, so I now got the side duct out, the air duct. You can see down here. Just got to do the other side, and then we can take the fairing off. Alrighty, so now we've got all the bolts and everything undone, and the air pods out. Now we can take the fairing off. Well, mostly off. We've still got to undo the wires yet. As I said a minute ago, if you have to force it, then you're doing it wrong, and you're going to break something. Now there's two locating tabs right down here on the front of the frame. Quite often we'll get caught on those. And this fairing has been repaired a number of times, not always by me and not always well. Bit of a narrow point there. There we go. Now we can sit it on the towel we put on our front fender and unplug the harness from the fairing. The bike will run without this on. Fairing is now off, so we can sit aside where we won't kick it, hopefully. Alright, so now I can show you what the issues are. Turn the handlebar this way. I've got these wires from my ignition switch here, which come down under the bike here and run down to the back. And there's a bad connection right there. So I'm going to pull these out a little bit and see if I can fix that issue out. The other problem I have with this wiring harness being, I can't zoom out, being 35 years old, I have a problem in here with this here, just the rot, the bit of copper rot in the wires. So what I need to do is probably put another zip tie there to hold that up so they connect. I would actually love to redo all that connection, however that is a little bit beyond my skill level at this time. So yeah, so the issue with that is my blinkers are only working intermittently. So if I can pull it up, I'll get blinkers again. So just to demonstrate what's happening with this loose wire, turn the bike on, may or may not start, so I've got nothing. Battery sounds a little bit low. So that's what's happening. Just that loose wire, you give it a wobble, nothing happens. Give it another wobble, she will start. That bang isn't normal. So I have a feeling the issue with this is the same as the issue I've got with my blinker relay, in that yeah, this is 36-year-old wires, a little bit of copper rot, and look at that, exposed wires too, that'll do it. Alright, we'll see what we can do with this. Probably not going to film this because all you'll be seeing is my back. We'll just come back to it later. Well, I think I've fixed the ignition problem. I'll just show you what I've done. New switch block in there. If we can see it, hang on. So we have new switch block, give it a good wiggle. It all seems to be running well. Bike sounds sweet. So the next bit I've got to get onto, so as you can see, blinkers on, is I seem to have a short here, although now it doesn't. Maybe fixing that ignition switch, the switch block. It's fixed. As you can see, this wiring has been repaired many times. I have actually ordered a new wiring harness for the bike about 6 months ago. Unfortunately, it was coming from the States. Actually probably been nearly 12 months ago now, not 6 months. So there I am, back again. Yeah, so I ordered it 12 months ago, paid $150 for the wiring harness. The guy I bought it off says he sent it. Unfortunately, I've never received it on this end. So whether it got lost in transit somewhere, I don't know. But I'm probably going to have to find another complete wiring harness for an 84. This one's been chopped up quite a bit. So there we have it. Bike's back together. I've got my messy wiring diagram just in case. Gel battery. There are a couple bits of other wires I've got to try and tidy up, which I might do while the bike's apart. But for now, it's working.